what's up guys? It's Akila from akilanorasman.com and welcome to our second Soba noodles recipe. For the entire month of October, I will be featuring a Soba noodle recipe every Thursday. So this will be our second one. If you've missed my very first introduction video about Soba noodles is basically a Japanese type of noodle, okay? It's made out of buckwheat predominantly, so most of the brands of Soba noodles out there are made out of buckwheat. And it's usually gluten-free, it's nutritious, and it tastes really awesome. And also, it's cheap, so that's always a good thing. So for this week, okay, last week I did cover a meal prep video. This week, it will just be a simple dinner or lunch recipe. And we are making garlic and ginger salmon with Soba noodles. How awesome is that? Alright, so salmon is a staple food in my household. I normally have salmon twice a week, especially during or on the days that I actually have a legs session in the gym. Salmon is super nutritious, okay? You should be having that in your diet if you haven't already. It gives you a sense of vitality, okay? It improves your memory. It also improves a lot of cardiovascular components of your health. So if you haven't already, try to get salmon in your diet. And today is a perfect start for you if you have never had anything with salmon before. Alright, so let's get straight into it. This is what we need for one serving of garlic and ginger salmon with Soba noodles. Okay, so of course you do need 100 grams of cooked Soba noodles, okay? That is the main ingredient of our recipe, right? We also need about a 2 centimeters cube of fresh ginger and about 1 tablespoon of garlic. I have chopped garlic in the fridge already. It's up to you if you want to actually chop up cloves of garlic and stuff like that, okay? But it doesn't matter as long as the garlic is there. I am also using 3 different kinds of vegetables. We're using enoki mushroom today, red capsicum, and a bunch of asparagus. And of course, we also do need our liquid aminos, the Bragg's liquid aminos that I used from the last recipe video. If you still have that, that's great. Otherwise, you can still use soy sauce and that's fine too. We also need some sesame oil and some lime just to top it off once the recipe is ready. So, if you've got all of that, let's get started.
Begin with cooking the noodles according to instructions. For most Soba noodles, nothing more than 3 minutes is good enough. Pour in some sprays of liquid aminos. Cut the ginger and grate it. Mix it in with the liquid aminos. Scoop 1 heaped tablespoon of crushed garlic. Stir the mixture. Add in a couple more sprays of liquid aminos and stir again. Marinate the salmon well. While prepping other vegetables, we will store it in the fridge for a second. Now cut the asparagus into 2 centimeters length. Cut the capsicum any way you like. Finally, cut the enoki mushrooms. Your veggies are ready. Set a non-stick skillet to medium-high and pour 1 tablespoon of olive oil. We're going to cook the salmon first. Flip the salmon over and there should be a nice black coating on the side where you just cooked. Flip it again. Once the salmon has been cooked, remove the cooked salmon and place it on a plate. Set aside. Now pour in the rest of the marinade. It's now time to cook the veggies. Add in all the cut veggies and stir fry for about 2 minutes. that is done, place cooked soba noodles on a plate. Pour in the cooked veggies. Using a pair of tongs, mix in both noodles and veggies well. If you wish, just like I do, garnish with some chili padi. It's going to be hot. Now place the salmon on top, sprinkle some sesame oil, and finish it off with a squeeze of lime. Enjoy!